and watch to see what came out of that envelope every year. And now, so then they did this for about 10 years. And then Mike got cancer and wasn't with them for the following Christmas. I drink water because it covers. Doesn't it do a good job? So he's not with them, and it was near Christmas, and she was sort of just not able to do it. And she said that when she got up on Christmas, her kids all came home. They were grown by then. They came home, and when she got up, there were 3, one from each kid in the tree. And so that little flash of inspiration, which she continued for 10 years, became 3 more people practicing the same sort of givingness in the world and the same sort of anticipation of knowing that they can give from their good into the world. And now their kids are learning and doing, her grandkids, their kids are learning and doing the same thing. I thought, what a beautiful tradition. What a beautiful way to move it around the world and to move out into the world. And that's what I see when I look at those cards hanging in the back about what we are doing with Weld Food, and this knowingness, absolutely knowing from our deepest core that even though we don't have the answer to hunger, there is an answer that is larger than us out there, and that God is working through us in creating that answer. And all of that, when we get outside of ourselves, when we get outside of whatever might be bothering us today, all of those moments are moments to celebrate and to find joy. I bring you tidings of great joy, which is yours to have and to hold and to be with in each moment that you choose. And so I hope that I am going to see you on Christmas Eve. We have a beautiful candlelight service planned for you. And if not, I hope that you have the most amazing, magnificent, wonder-filled moments of the Christmas season in this week. And I bless you all. Peace and joy be with you. Who wants prayer today? And so we lift ourselves up and we center ourselves down. As Dr. Thurman said, it is so good to center down. We center down into that place in our hearts that knows absolutely where Spirit resides, knows that connection in our breath, knows that God is everywhere present, always, and in all ways. And so this day I simply call upon that presence of God that I know I can connect with, that surrounds me in those arms of grace, that holds this community, this one here in this room, the greater community of folks who are not here with us today, and then spreads beyond these walls, knowing no time and space. For we are, each and every one of us, a blessing to the world. It is from that knowing of the goodness of God, it is from that knowing that we continue to hold this place of compassion and love for everyone. For everyone who in this year has experienced loss. For everyone in this season who is having difficulty connecting with the joy of it because they are feeling sadness, loss, fear, pain of any kind. We can know in this day that this is a miraculous season. This day when the light returns and gets greater and greater and greater, this day, all of that can change. In this day, we can call forth that greater presence of love that is comfort, that greater presence of healing that is wholeness and wellness, that greater sense of community and love that reminds us in every moment that we are never alone. And that greater sense of joy that we can, it's just as our eyes are closed, we can see the eyes of a child looking at that Christmas morning tree and knowing that the lights are on. And good and more good is flowing through all of us to each other. And that is truly, truly the message of Christmas brought down to earth. What we do for each other is what we do for each other is what we do for each other. And when I see you as the presence of light and love and God, and you see me, then we are one. And we bring the truth of that to life right here on this planet. And so I give thanks for this time. I give thanks for this coming together. I give thanks for this season to remember all of the good that is possible. I surround all who are feeling out of alignment with that in any way in love and compassion. And we hold that space for each other as we live and breathe in oneness and in love and in joy. And that is so, so enough. There are not enough words to say thank you for that. But if you would like to, please join me in saying, and so it is. Amen.